Today I'm going to talk about something that all of us are guilty of. Every single day we do it, and yet it doesn't bring very much happiness or it doesn't produce very much good in our lives or in the lives of other people. But we do it over and over and over again. Well, what am I talking about? I'm talking about worry. And we'll say a little bit more about that. But first of all, let me just say thanks for joining me once again for another Heart to Heart talk. I'm John Kuert, the pastor at Alpha Assembly in Clarion, Pennsylvania. And thanks for joining me. Thanks for tuning in. And I hope that today's message will really help you and help all of us, myself included. So I'm not just preaching at you today, I'm preaching at myself. I'm stepping on my own toes. Well, anyway, in the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus had specific things to say about worry and anxiety. He said, don't worry about everyday life, whether you have enough food, drink, or clothes. Life doesn't consist of just that. He said life consists of more than that. Look at the birds, he said. They don't need to plant or harvest or put food in barns because your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not far more valuable to him than they are? Well, why shouldn't we worry? Well, first of all, Jesus tells us it's because of the Father. Our Heavenly Father is watching out for us. And the point Jesus makes is, God cares for the birds. Will he not take care of you? And the obvious answer is yes, he will. Now, I know that's perhaps an oversimplification, because these days that we're living in are very difficult with inflation and all of that. And yet, especially for us here in America, we are blessed and we have much more than we need. And we really shouldn't worry. Of any people on the face of the earth, most of us have much more than what we need. And God will always supply. God will always supply our needs. So first of all, Jesus said, don't worry. That's a good enough reason not to worry, because when we worry, we're being disobedient. Well, second, worry doesn't bring about anything productive in your life. It's a destructive emotion. It doesn't lengthen your life, and it can even potentially shorten it. I thought years ago, when I was listening to a pastor and a counselor preach, and he said, why worry about something that you have no control over? And that just really struck me, and it has stayed with me all these years. Don't worry about things you have no control over. So it really can be negative influence in your life. Well, the next time you're tempted to worry about something, channel all of your energy that you would have to put into worry, put it into prayer instead. Say, Lord, here is my problem. I'm putting it in your hands. I'm going to trust you. Now, I know that's not necessarily an easy thing to do, but it is something we need to do very consciously and deliberately. And if we can really learn to trust the Lord, that he is looking out for us. These are the words of Jesus. These are not my words. He said that we should not worry, that our Heavenly Father is going to take care of us. Let's take him up on that promise. And instead of becoming anxious and filled with fear and anxiety and worry, let's just trust. Let's trust. That doesn't mean you just sit back and do nothing. I think that we have to use the abilities and the gifts and the talents that he has. We need to not be lazy, and we need to try to be productive ourselves. But aside from that, once we've done everything we can do, then just leave it in God's hands. And that goes to true not just about what we eat or drink or that, but just general things in life. So I hope and pray that this helps you not to worry. Well, thanks for joining me again, and hope that sometime we'll see you at the church. Alpha Assembly is a great little church, and I pray that it will be a blessing to you if you come and visit. I'm sure it will. Bless the music is great, the fellowship is great, and we try to bring a relevant message every Sunday. I always say Sundays at Alpha Assembly will make a difference in your week. So God bless you today, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye bye. See you soon.